Well, hello, Grace family. Good to be with you on another Thursday edition of our vlog, and a number of things I want to update you on today, and just to keep us informed and together. Let's talk about Sunday. We will again meet outdoors on Sunday, this coming Sunday. We'll continue our study of Philippians, a new series called We Press On, Living Lives of Joy, Peacefulness, and Confidence. Last week I asked you to read the book of Philippians twice this week before we come together next week, so I encourage you to do so, and this week we'll jump into chapter 1. For those of you in our Facebook community, Christy is going to post just an excellent overview of the book of Philippians done by the Bible Project. I encourage you to take a look at that as well. Of course, want to continue, all of us, to continue our social distancing and being especially wise and careful. Boy, it's hard not to hug, and it's hard just not to kind of return back to life before COVID, but let's be wise, friends, and let's respect the distancing and do the best we can, and not touching and hugging and all that's a part of that. But we're guarding that. I'm grateful for the ways that you all are just being thoughtful and wise in the ways we are social distancing. And again, just a reminder that should it rain, we will not be holding services indoors on Sunday. We will contact you as soon as we can, or as soon as we make that decision Sunday morning, by text, by e-blast. It'll be on the website, Facebook. And what we will do is we'll move, myself and the worship team will move indoors, and we will live stream the service. We will record it, and but there'll be nothing indoors. So just pay attention if it looks like rain. We're watching it. Right now it looks hopeful. We've been wonderfully blessed with good cloud cover and a little bit cooler weather, so hopefully that will continue this Sunday. I do want to invite you to consider a new online study. We've been doing a number of these throughout these 3 or 4 months. We have a new one beginning, 1st and 2nd Peter, and it's being facilitated for us by David and Flanny Greenlee. Just wonderful study. I've really enjoyed getting to know David. I haven't spent as much time with Flanny, just haven't had that opportunity, but I love who these folks are. Seasoned spiritual leaders. They've done ministry all around the world, and just a great understanding of the scriptures, and this will be a wonderful opportunity. I couldn't recommend them more highly than I could just in leading this study. It will be very participatory. David will not be teaching. He will be leading and guiding conversation around the books of 1st and 2nd Peter. And even if you're not familiar with the Bible, or unfamiliar with Peter, just a great opportunity to enjoy a few weeks of study. You'll look into the Old Testament allusions and quotes, as well as all the relevant events and experiences in the Gospels. So follow the link and the e-blast, and encourage you to sign up and participate in this excellent online opportunity. Want to also remind you of the mobile food pantry next Thursday, a week from today. Or a week from tomorrow. I'm sorry, I'm recording this on Wednesday, so depending on when this goes out, I guess it will be Thursday by the time you see it. Great opportunity to serve in a much needed way. We've got this great community of people that we have been serving for over a decade, and great partnership with the Real Life Center and the Atlanta Food Bank. Because of COVID precautions, we're vetting those who serve. We need to have you sign up by July 14th. So please go to the website, go to the e-blast, hit the link, follow all the instructions. Even if you've never served, we would love to have you with us. We've got good safety precautions in place. We've done this a number of times now, so we've kind of figured this out, and we would love to have you join us next week at the Mobile Food Pantry. And lastly, want to just talk a little bit about finances. If you haven't already received it, you should or you will be receiving via email your second quarter giving statements. We now send these statements out every quarter. We want to keep you just informed and updated with your giving. Strongly encourage you to take a look at them. Make sure there are no mistakes in how you've directed your resources to general funds and missions funds. That can happen. And part of the reason we're doing this now is to help you and to help us catch those mistakes, to be sure that your funds are directed in the direction you desire them to go. As we've been saying all along, we could not be more thankful for how generous and faithful you continue to be in supporting Grace Church. If you look at the e-blast, you'll see a couple of bar graphs. And right now in our general funds, our general ministries, which cover all of our operational costs, our ministries, our facilities, our staff, we're running about $45,000 beneath budget, but $25,000 over expenses, which is good news. So we've been pulling back our expenses to keep our expenses in line with our giving, and right now our expenses are beneath our giving, which we're really grateful for. But as we continue now to come out of the summer and we start moving into the fall, and as we slowly begin taking steps to regather, our expenses will be going up. So we encourage you to continue your generosity, your faithfulness. If God would lead you to make a special gift, we would be just very grateful in helping us support that. You'll notice in our missions funds are tracking really well. According to budget, the income received is matching budget. You will notice that our expenses for missions are a little bit higher right now. Just to give you a word of explanation about that. We pay our salaries and we rotate, or we have a rhythm to how funds are flowing out to our various global missions partners in the ways we pay salaries and we support them. And so from time to time, there'll be a bump in that based upon the rhythm of that. And so the higher expenses doesn't reflect the fact that we're spending more or that we're out of budget. It's just a timing thing. And some funds have been released that went to some of our partners because of the rhythm of it. And so we're fine, we're tracking well, but just for those of you who may notice that and may be curious. So we're very thankful and encourage you to continue supporting us just in the ways that you have been. Obviously, this is an unusual time, and we continue to trust God to be faithful in the ways He provides for us and His generosity. So friends, I look forward to seeing those of you that I can on Sunday morning or on live streaming or on demand. We're grateful for you, miss you, continuing to pray for wisdom as we navigate just the always shifting realities of what's going on right now with COVID. So we welcome your prayers, your ongoing, prayers for wisdom, discernment, guidance for our elders and for our staff as we continue to do the best we can to keep us together and to keep you informed and to lead well during this time. So bless you, my friends. I love you, miss you, and we'll talk again next week. Thank you.